definition of modals. So let us see what are modals, what is the definition of modal, how can we define modal. So let us see the definition first. Modals are the helping verbs which express the mode or the manner of actions indicated by the main verb. Here is the definition of modal. Modals are the helping verbs. They are the helping verbs that express the mode or the manner of action, how the action is taken place. Now this action is indicated by the main verb. So you understand there are two things. One is helping verb, second is main verb. So modals are the helping verbs that express the manner or the mode of actions indicated by the main verb. Now let us see when and why these modals are used. When and why these modals are used, or on what conditions we can use modals. They express modes such as first, possibility or probability. First condition when we can use a modal, it is when we express the possibility or the probability, the chance. So condition number one, when we will use modal, it is when we express the possibility, probability or chance of happening. Condition number two, when we use modal or modals are used to express request or offer. When we are making any request, we can use modals. When we offer something, we can use modals. Condition number three, to show or express logical assumptions. If we are expressing our ideas, our assumption or our logic, we can use modals. Condition number four, when modals are used to seek permission, prohibition and order. Now see here, if we want to take permission, we can use modals. If we are giving an order, we can use modals. When you show some restriction or prohibition, you can use modals. Now condition number five, we use modals to express our piece of advice or suggestion. When we are giving any suggestion or advice, we can use modals. Condition number six, when we express our necessity or obligation. In that condition, we will also use modals. Now, I hope you understood the conditions on which we will use modals: possibility, probability, request, offer, logical assumptions, permission, prohibition, order, advice, suggestion, necessity, obligation. In all these conditions, we can use modals. Let's have a look on the nature of modals. So, first, modals are never used alone. They have a main verb with them. The nature of the modal is that modals are never used alone. They will always have a verb or main verb with them. Let us see the example here. Example can upon the harmonium. You see here, in this sentence, I can upon the harmonium, we are missing the word here. We are missing the word here, so therefore it is incorrect. It is incorrect. Now second sentence, I can play upon the harmonium. Now here we have the verb and the modal. So a sentence will be correct if it has the verb and modal. So that this sentence, I can play upon the harmonium, will be the correct sentence. Now, second condition is modals don't change according to the number or person of subject. Now this is a nature of modal, that it will not change according to the number or person of the subject. Here I have the example, I can write. Modal is can, write is verb, he can write, we can write, they can write. Now see, in all of them, the person is changed or the number is changed, but modals can remains the same. Now this is the condition number 2. Modals will not be changed according to the number or the person of subject. Modal will always remain the same, as you can see in these 4 cases. Now modals don't have infinite forms. Modals don't have infinitive form. Likewise, we have the example, we must to get there before time. Now this is incorrect. We must to get before time. This is incorrect. So we will not use the infinitive forms over here. This is correct. We must get there before time. So this sentence, we must get there before time, we did not put to. That will be incorrect. So we will never use infinitive forms in modals. We must get there before time. That will be the correct sentence. Let's see the functions of modals. First modal we have is can or can't. Let us see when and how they are used. It is used to take permission. Can is used to take permission. For example, can I drive your car? This sentence is asking a permission. Can I drive your car? So whenever we seek permission, we will use can. Now second, to make a request, we can use can in order to make a request. Example here, you can see, can you give me some money? This is a sentence, can you give me some money? In which somebody is requesting for money. So, can you give me some money? It is a request. When you are requesting to somebody, you can use can. Now, next, to express possibility. If you want to express the possibility, chance, the probability, you can use the modal can. Example, you can go there by car. Now this sentence shows us the possibility. you can go there by car. It is a chance you can go there by a car. Now, to express ability, should be used in order to express ability. I can solve the puzzle. So, ability to solve, it can be expressed by using this modal can. I can solve the puzzle. It is the ability of solving. So, we can use can. Now, see the use of can't for negation. Negation, that means to say no, to refuse. So, see the example here. I can't go ahead without permission. I can't go ahead without your permission. So, it is to refuse. It is to say no. It is to negate. We will use can't. Now, let us see the second modal. We have may. Now, the condition in which this modal could be used is to make a request. If you are requesting, you can use this modal may. Let us see the example in sentence. May I use your umbrella? It is a request. May I use your umbrella? Now, may can be used to take permission also. Example, may I go now? The person is taking permission. He is seeking permission. So, may I go now? In the condition of taking permission, we can use the modal may. Now, next, to express possibility. May can be used to express the possibility. Example, we can see that it may rain today. It shows us the possibility of rain. So we can use the modal may when we are expressing the possibility or the chance. Now, to show the purpose, modal may can be used to show the purpose. Example, he is working so that he may win. Listen to me carefully. The sentence is, he is working so that he may win. This sentence shows us the purpose of working. Why somebody is working? Why anyone is working? He is working so that he may win. It shows us the purpose. Now we will see the use of shall. When this modal will be used, let us see. To express the future in first person. When we express something that will happen in the future, we will use the modal shall. Let's see one example. We shall help you. Now, here the thing that is done, it will be in the future. So, it expresses the event in the future. Second, we will see to offer something. When we are offering anything to any person, we can make the use of shall. See here an example. Shall I get you some biscuits? Now this is an offer. So we can make the use of shall here. Shall I get you some biscuits? Shall I get you something to eat? Shall I get you something to drink? So this is an offer. So whenever we are offering something, we can make the use of shall. Now, third, to express command, threat, warning, promise. When we are giving a command or it is a threat, it's a warning, or a promise, then we can make the use of shall in second and third person. See one example. They shall win the case. So this is a prediction. Now second, you shall get your money back soon. Now this is a promise. This is the use of shall. So here we have got three conditions in which we will use the make of shall. Let's see the use of will to express future time reference. Will can be used to express future time reference. Here is one example. You will pass in the exam. This is something that happened in a particular time. So you will pass in the examination. Here is will. Now, second, to express determination and intention. To express one's determination and intention, we can make the use of will. See one example. I will teach him a lesson. Now this is his intention. This is an intention that I will teach him a lesson. Now see the third, to make a comment. So if we are giving out a comment or a remark, we can make the use of will. Like here we have one example. He will always ready. This is a perception. This is a comment that he will always ready. Now, last, to express a request or permission. If we are making a request, if we are seeking permission, then we can make the use of will. Example, will you come with me? Now this is something that is permission, or it is a question as well. Will you come with me? Now you will see the use of would and would not. Which are the conditions in which we will use would and would not. First, to make a request, would will be used. Would can be used when we are making any kind of request. See one example here. Would you mind sitting here? Would you mind sitting here? Now this is a type of request that we are making. Would you mind sitting here? Now second, to express determination. To express some sort of determination that we hold. Now see the example. He would work hard until succeed. That means it is his determination until he gets successful, until he succeeds. He would work hard. Now to express the past habit, some sort of habit. When we express, we can use would. Example, he would grumble in such situation. Grumbling is a habit. Grumbling is a habit. So when the habit is expressed, we can use would. Now, to express wish. Now, whenever we are expressing our wishes, we can make the use of would or would not. Both. I wish you would not chatter so much. Now, this comes in negation. That means negative. Would not. So, I wish you would not chatter so much. What is the wish? That you should not chatter so much. Second, I go to such place. Second is, I would not go to such place. This is the wish that he will not go to such place. Now let us see the use of should and should not. In what conditions this modal will be used? See, first, to express duty, obligation and desire. To express our duty, obligation, desire or responsibility, we can make the use of should. See one example. We should obey the rules. What we should obey? We should obey the rules. This is something like a duty or obligation. Second, to give instructions and advice. Suppose we are giving an instruction or advice, we can make the use of should. Example here, you should do your work on time. This is a piece of advice. This is an instruction that is given. So we can make the use of should here. You should do your work on time. Now the next, to recommend action. To represent some sort of action that has to be taken place. Example, we should check the timings. It represents an action. Now lastly, to negate. Now in what cases we will use should not? Now this is the use of should not. Example, he should not have misbehaved. Here the use of should not is used to negate, used to refuse, or used to say no, he should not have misbehaved. Let's see the use of could and could not. Use of could and could not. First, it is used to express ability. It is used to express the ability. See one example. She could sing nicely. This is the ability of her that she could sing melodiously or nicely. So to express an ability, we can make the use of could. Now second, to make request. If we are making any kind of request, we can use could. Could you lend me some money? That means, could you give me some money? This is a request. The request of obtaining some money. So this is the use of could in request. To express possibility. So if we are expressing any kind of possibility, then we can make the use of could. Likewise we have, we could buy it if we had money. This is a possibility. If they had the money, they could have purchased it. Now, D, to express inability or negation. That is, to express inability, we can use could not. Now see here, the use of could not is implemented. She could not get a job anywhere. This is the inability due to which she could not get a job anywhere. Let's see the use of might. First, to express less possibility. Might will be used to express less possibility. Here we have an example. She might arrive today, but this is a less possibility. The arrival of her is very less possible. So that is why any hint. So that will be expressed by might. Example, that might be Rohan. This is a guess. Who could be that? Who might be that? So that might be Rohan. It is a guess. To express guess or hint, we can make the use of might. And lastly, to ask for permission. If we are asking for permission, we can make the use of might. Might I start speaking? In order to start speaking, permission is needed. So, might I start speaking? This is asking of permission or seeking permission. Let's see the use of must and must not. Must will be used to express obligation towards anyone. So, in the statement in which we are showing obligation, we can make the use of must. See here one example. We must help him. This is a moral obligation. This is a moral responsibility towards others. Helping others is a moral obligation. So we can use must. We must help him. Now second, to express necessity. Wherever we are expressing necessity, we can make the use of must. Here is one example. Homework must be done regularly. Homework must be done regularly. So this homework has to be done regularly. It shows us the necessity. Homework should be done or must be done on daily basis. This is the necessity. So in order to show the necessity of homework, we have used must. Now see, next, to express probability, certainty and assumption. If we are expressing probability, chance, certainty or surety or assumption, we can make the use of must. See here one example. He must have reached by now. Now this is an assumption. This can be called a surety or certainty. This can be called a probability or a chance. Okay. See here, he must have reached by now. This is an assumption. So we can make the use of must in the case of probability, certainty and assumption. Now let us see the use of must not. Now we will use must not in the case of negation. Negation, that means to refuse. To say no. So let us see example. You must not go there. That means it is not necessary. It is not necessary to go there. So we have used must not here. You must not go there. Now let us see the use of need to and need not. We will see the use of need to and need not. First, to express necessity. Now need to will be used to express necessity. Example, he to the hospital. So we have framed a sentence using need to. He need to go to the hospital. That shows us the necessity of going to the hospital. Second, to express compulsion. Whenever we are expressing any kind of compulsion, any kind of enforcement, we can use need to. See the example. You need to take strict diet. Now this is something very compulsory. This is something that is very strictly followed. So we have used need to. The compulsory statement or sentence we can use need to. You need to take strict diet. Now let's see another. To express insistence. Whenever we are insisting, that means enforcing or forcing. So we will use need to. Example, I need to take time off. That he wants a time off. He insists to have a time off. In that case, we will use need to. Now see the use of need not. It will be used in the case of negation, in the case of refusal, in the case of no. Example, you need not to pay the bill. You need not to pay the bill. That means the bill payment is not required. It is not needed.